Hey, let's talk Gillette. What's happening in Gillette? Next week on October 21st is a Gillette City Council meeting. Before we get to the agenda, let's take a look at some other City of Gillette happenings in the next week or two. You might say that Gillette Public Access Television is temporarily just Gillette Television, because while we're undergoing a remodel, there's no public access to the GPA studio. If you need GPA assistance, call 307-686-5745, and we'll direct you where to go instead. Other divisions that have moved due to the remodel right now are Municipal Court into the clerk's office, and City Clerks into the second floor. For more information about the remodel and where things have moved, you can go to GilletteWY.gov and click on the City Hall Renovations news item. Or you could also just check the link I put in the description to that very item. Halloween this year is on Friday, October 31st. And if any little ghosts or goblins or princesses or superheroes or what have you come to City Hall between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m., then several city divisions will be set up for them to trick-or-treat. Again, City Hall is undergoing some renovations, but if you go to the customer service entrance, there will be signs. Since it's fall now, if you've got a yard and trees, that means leaves. And when you gather those up, you want them to go away. Well, don't forget that the yard waste pickup program runs through November, and even after that, if you have yard waste, you can bring it to the yard waste drop-off facility out at Wastewater, since that's open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. 7 days a week, year-round. I mentioned this last time, but I'll mention it again because it's sort of important. The City of Gillette has switched to a new online utility billing and payment system. So if you're set up to automatically pay your utility bill, you'll need to cancel your auto pay in the old system and set it up in the new system. If you need help getting that set up, call customer service at 307-686-5206, or you can find more information on utility billing at the link in the description. Here's what's on the October 21st City Council agenda. There's a parade permit that will close Gillette Avenue from 1st Street to 7th Street on December 6th for the annual Abate Toy Store Parade, which will begin at 2 o'clock p.m. that day. There are 5 bid awards to purchase replacement vehicles for the city. There are 2 dump trucks, one for the Water Division and one for the Streets Division, and 3 pickup trucks, one for the Power Division, one for Water, and one for Vehicle Maintenance. Council will consider writing off bad debt for uncollectible general billing and utility accounts. There's a resolution before the Council authorizing updates to the city's customer service fees. This happens every year to account for changing costs of items like utility meters. This year, the resolution also accounts for deposits using cryptocurrency payments. 0.249 acres of land that was right-of-way off of Force Road is being sold, and Council will consider the contract for the sale at this meeting. Another amendment to the Telecommunications Raceway Lease Agreement, for the mayor to be authorized to sign. There are 7 projects on the agenda that either would be or were supported by the optional 1% sales tax. 4 out of the 7 are for Council to accept public improvements for street maintenance projects. The 2025 Warren Avenue and 5th Street repair, the 2025 crack seal project, the 2025 chip seal project, and the RC Ranch Mill and Overlay project. The others are bid awards, and one of those is for the Lakeway Fence Repair Project, to repair the fence on Lakeway that's been there since the 80s. And another is for the O'Hara Drive Water Main Project, which is to replace an aging cast iron water main, and would involve horizontal drilling for much of the length of the new line to preserve the existing road surface. The last bid award would be for the Cottonwood Park Drainage Improvements Project, but staff recommendation for council is that they reject all bids, since they came in at nearly double what the engineer's estimate was for the project. Staff recommendation is to break this project into phases, or smaller projects, and rebid it later, during the winter months when the contractors aren't as busy. In other projects, Council will consider acceptance for the City Hall Telecom Air Conditioning Replacement Project, and a bid award for the City of Gillette Animal Control Building Addition Project, which would add animal storage and quarantine rooms, and an operating room to the animal shelter. The City Planning meeting from October 7th had one item that's coming before the City Council now. when council has a public hearing and then considers a district zoning map amendment for Lot 1 of the Friend subdivision, which is just off of South Douglas Highway and Sioux Avenue, changing it from I-1 Light Industrial and C1 General Commercial to I-2 Heavy Industrial. There will also be a public hearing and council consideration of Budget Amendment Number 2 to the city's fiscal year 2025-2026 budget. That's a brief look at the October 21st meeting. You can find the agenda on the city website, gillettewy.gov, and click on any item in the agenda to get a deeper explanation of the topic and see any supporting documentation. Sign up to receive meeting notices by clicking on the email updates link in the description of this episode. City Council meetings are broadcast live on GPA TV Cable Channel 192, as well as streaming online at gillettewy.gov/GPA, where you can also find past meetings archived. Let's Talk Gillette is a production of Gillette Public Access Television and the City of Gillette. For more information on city operations, visit the city's website, gillettewy.gov, or follow the City of Gillette on Facebook or Instagram.